Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be doing the top 5 sleepers for fantasy football this year. So in case you already don't know, a sleeper is a player that you can get a very high value pick. So basically you can draft him later. You don't have to use one of your top picks on him, and he can still do very well in the season, be a very valuable player for your team, and definitely going to be one of the staples to your team, and you don't have to waste a high pick on him. So number 5, we got Preston Williams. So his one of his counterparts on offense, Albert Wilson, has opted out of the season, which means that he's going to be getting a majority of the targets. They do have Tua, so they might be running the ball a little bit more. He is a rookie quarterback, but they're definitely going to be throwing some to him. I think he's going to get a lot of targets, and he can put together a very nice season as long as he can stay healthy. I think that he's definitely going to be a very good pick. So if you're looking for someone good to use on your team, I would recommend Preston Williams. You can draft him later. He will not be highly drafted, I guarantee it. You can definitely use one of your later picks on him. I'd say 8th or 9th round. Next pick, Robby Anderson. So Robby Anderson recently came from the New York Jets to Carolina. He is going to have a very good year, I think. Nobody drafts him, so I've done 2 fantasy drafts so far this year, and I have not seen him drafted at all very highly. I've had him a couple years ago. He had a very good year in New York, but now he has a better quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater. I think he's going to have a very good season. As long as they can give him the ball, I think that he's going to come up with a lot of the passes, and he's definitely going to give you some fantasy points. So that's why I think that he's definitely going to be a valuable pick. So make sure that you guys pick him up, and you can definitely pick him up later too, and that's what makes him a sleeper. Number 3, Mike Gesicki, tight end, also for the Dolphins. I think that he's going to have a very good year. They're converting him more from a blocking tight end to a pass-catching tight end. He obviously has a lot of ability to create plays, and once he gets the ball, he can move with the ball too, which gives you a lot more fantasy points, and that's why he's an ideal fantasy candidate, and people will not draft him until later. With bigger name tight ends like Travis Kelce and George Kittle, they're going to be drafted early. They are good, don't get me wrong, they're the top fantasy tight ends. But if you want to get a better value, Mike Gesicki is the guy. You can get him a lot later. Number 2, Leonard Fournette. So I really think his season could go either way. But because of the uncertainty that he has in Jacksonville, that's not going to affect his play as much, I don't think. I think it's going to affect the amount that he's picked early. So I think that's definitely why you can definitely wait on him. If you can wait on him a little bit more, that'll give you a better value for him. You can get a lot more sure players earlier in the draft, and then you can wait a little bit. And you could definitely pick him up. He'll be a high value pick. Nobody really picks him up early. From what I've seen, he can definitely work for your offense. So, number 1, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people are saying that Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be good, but in fantasy, I find that people are very hesitant to draft rookies. I remember Saquon Barkley a few years ago went like 7th round when he was when he was in his first rookie year. So that's my number 1. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next.